Sunday, January 29th, I just had my coffee at Starbucks, and I'll point out the fact that I'm not the only one that's into my Joe. It's got to be one of the most caffeinated group of folk I've ever been around in my life. It's very common throughout the day and into the evening, only it just switches from coffee to beer. Triple threes. Folks just sort of hang out on these stools and they drink their coffee. And yeah, I mean, there's coffee shops everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. There's 4 of them over there on that street, 5 alone. There's 3 on this street. Behind me is Starbucks and 2 others. There's little coffee venues at Bouy Dien in front of the post office. So, you know, it is what it is. These folks love their coffee, and it's really good. They have it. They have the iced coffee. There's an example of one right there, where they take like high octane coffee, mix it with Carnation instant milk and ice, swirl it up, and you have yourself a fantastic sugar and caffeine induced drink. And it is what it is. And here's the little guys feeding the pigeons, of which I'm going to try and go around so I don't disturb the little beauties as they feed their pigeons. And so, quite common for families to come out and enjoy their weekend, lounging about. Very similar to what they do in Hong Kong, the Filipino maids. At either rate, this is how it goes down. I'm going into the they're closed. I was going to go into the Catholic bookstore and pick up a gift, but they're closed. So we'll come back and fight another day. I go into this Catholic bookstore and buy some really nice crosses for gifts for people and Catholic paraphernalia. And so it's right across the street from Notre Dame Basilica. She's going through a facelifting, much needed. And so here we are, Ho Chi Minh, District 1, into January. Pleasant day outside. I gotta go to the mall. I got a couple things I need to pick up, and I'm short on time, so it's either today or forget it, because I got to leave Tuesday for Taiwan. Anyway, pleasant day. Don't plan on being out a lot today, but need to make a quick little jaunt, and rather than take a taxi, I'm gonna walk. So this is what I mean. Coffee shop here, coffee shop there, so right next door to one another. And then there's so you've got coffee shops. It's like Burger King and McDonald's, but it's throughout the whole area. There's 4 of them just right from the end of this road. What is this? Duong Nguyen Du. There's 4 of them from that point to this point. Then you've got 2 more right here. And then you had one up on the corner a while ago. I don't know if they're still there, but they used to be. So coffee, Robusto, longer. It's 3 times as caffeinated as your grandma's Sanka. I mean, I'm serious. This coffee here in Vietnam is strong, so you got to be careful. The Robusto is, and they're known for their Robusto. Not a whole lot of Arabica is grown here, mainly a Robusto, and it's a strong drop. So you've really got to really be into your coffee, and you got to take a little bit of precaution, or it can definitely be adversarial to your sleeping pattern, and probably cause your heart to race a little faster than what it's used to. At either rate, pleasant Sunday. Disappointed in myself. I missed church. I got in late and had a rough night sleeping, and so I crashed, but I said some prayers, and that matters most. And I'll say some prayers going back. So about 11:30 in the morning, Sunday, end of January, and I'm heading over to the mall. I got some errands I need to run, and then factory tomorrow, and then it's back to Kaohsiung and Taipei and Taoyuan, and then off to Cambodia next weekend. So the life and times of an expat. How glorious is that? Nothing but work and travel and walkabouts. But it is what it is. It comes with the territory. Where am I going to be this month? I'm going to be in, obviously, Vietnam, Cambodia, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and probably back in Thailand. So yeah, it's going to be an action-packed month. That's for sure. But we'll make the best of it, have a good time, shoot some videos, see some neat stuff, experience Southeast Asia as usual. I got to make it to Laos before I get out of here. Laos and Myanmar. Did the Philippines, and so we'll make a couple of quick trips, and that'll be about it. So yeah, there she is. I love this church. I really do. I get a lot out of it. Said some really good prayers in there. Met some nice people, and it's one of my top 3 churches that I've been to. It's not that it's a beautiful thing. It's just the all churches are beautiful. I didn't mean it that way. It's not aesthetically the most beautiful, mesmerizing building that I've ever been in as far as a church, but the meaning of it, the history, the decadence of it, you know what? It's just got a special meaning for me. So I enjoy it. It's in my top 3, along with St. Louis Hospital, Holy Redeemer, St. Rosary in Kaohsiung, Holy Redeemer in St. Louis and Bangkok. Really enjoy those churches. Get a lot out of it, as I do Notre Dame here in Ho Chi Minh. So there you have it. Morning walkabout, coffee drinkers galore, taking in the venue, enjoying themselves immensely with family. Is what it's all about. I like to see that. It's kind of neat. My bookstore's not open. Maybe they open at noon. I didn't think about that. Maybe they open at noon. It's what? It's 20 till. They may not be open though. It's Sunday today. There's another coffee shop going in, bakery and coffee, just what they need here in Ho Chi Minh is another coffee shop. So let's take a look here. I don't think it's open. I don't think it's going to be open today, but what we'll do is we'll take a sneaky peek when we come back. Can't read that from here. So we'll take a sneaky peek when we come walking back. And if it's open, that's great, and if it's not, that's okay too. It's not going anywhere, and presumably neither am I in the immediate future. So we'll take it in, get what we need, and in the meantime, we'll take in Ho Chi Minh today and enjoy ourselves. Okay, end of January, babbling on, looking at the people enjoying their coffee, taking in a nice little walk, getting some good exercise in, and we'll take it from there. All right, world, bye-bye.